Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And time for a fact that makes your brain go. And remember, tomorrow we'll be doing this live at Alexander's restaurant right now. So all on site, the fact will be coming your way. Everything we do, the whole show, right there on site. Join us. The information at Q101.com, and it all helps out God Bless the Gravy. So please hang out with us on site tomorrow morning, Alexander's restaurant in St. Charles. Today's fact, it's been a week of facts that have been pretty downtrodden, pretty depressing. And I have heard from a lot of people that are saying this year is maybe the worst year of their life in a lot of ways. 2025 hasn't been so great. And I'm not saying that, they're on the edge of like walking into the lake and calling it a day. I'm just saying that it's been a bad year for a lot of people.
I think they'd just be calling it a life. I don't think that's calling it a day.
Yeah.
I think we're just done.
But there's something coming in about, 8 days. Today's the 23rd. So when November hits, there's something coming that is going to make your year. And forget about everything.
Make it good?
Make it good. About everything.
November 1st?
November 1st. It's all coming. And you may have seen signs of it depending on where you live. I can even give you a couple hints.
Billboards?
No, but you may have seen signs if you live in Bloomingdale, Joliet, Naperville, or Maryville. But something's coming November that's going to make you forget about the entire year up until this point. And it's going to be awesome. Your life's going to be awesome.
Okay.
What do you think, Kenzie?
I think there's a restaurant that we care about adding breakfast. That's what I think.
Okay. What one just off the top of your head do you think would be doing that?
I'm trying to think of what fantastic. I mean, I can't believe Portillo's went down. It makes me really sad.
Very sad. I thought you'd say something like Outback Steakhouse now offering breakfast.
I know. Now I'm just trying to think of what spot doesn't have breakfast that would stop me in my tracks.
Imagine a steak and egg biscuit.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Right? Okay. What would I want? It's tough.
My first thought was Fazoli's.
Ooh.
Like a breakfast pasta?
Ah.
We don't really do that. We should have a breakfast pasta.
How about it?
It's 6:25 in the morning. I would like pasta right now.
Yeah.
I think a Texas Roadhouse sandwich on their like honey buns. Imagine that.
We're giving out a lot of free ideas right here too to these people.
Yeah, verbal trademark on the breakfast pasta.
You think you got that just by saying
think
that?
Was me. That one's me. Verbal
breakfast
trademark.
pasta. I
think your idea is safe.
I thought I had a verbal trademark on spaghetti in pita bread, making a spaghetti sandwich.
Oh yeah.
And you don't see that anywhere. And then Eminem made that place in Detroit.
Mom's spaghetti
sandwich. He stole it from me. He needed more millions.
Well, and then there's the spaghetti taco, which was the iCarly staple. The Nickelodeon show iCarly, they would have an ongoing bit on that show where Spencer, the brother, played by Jerry Trainer, handsome man, would make spaghetti tacos for the family.
Oh, so good. My grandma used to make me spaghetti sandwiches.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so good.
Breakfast pasta, I'm telling you.
Yeah, let's think about this. Well, what do you think of this case? She's saying a restaurant that is now going to offer breakfast, one that we like, by the way.
So
that was my guess.
Something coming November 1st that's going to make 2025 not the worst year ever.
Yeah, just erase everything that's happened since now.
Got to be new medication. There's got to be some pill coming out that I can take. Turn this year around. Come on, Big Pharma.
Okay.
Give me that pill.
And this pill, now you're saying that this pill erases your memory of the year?
Hey, it can do a lot of things. The thing about pills is they can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping one comes out November 1st that changes the direction of my year.
Yeah. I mean,
Charlie Sheen can tell you about a lot of drugs that do that.
Seems like a fun guy.
Yeah. If you're interested.
As far as I can remember, Prozac and Xanax have been out.
Yeah, I've been on both of them.
Oh. I wasn't trying to...
Right now?
Oh, wait, hold on. No. I've been on Zoloft, not Xanax. I've been on Zoloft and Prozac.
What do those do? Give me some details.
They're supposed to be antidepressants. Spoiler, made me more depressed.
What are the odds? What are the odds of that?
It is interesting when those commercials come on and they say it's a glorious commercial talking about these people that were depressed and they're not anymore. And then when they get to the side effects, they say may cause suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Prozac.
That's the one thing you're supposed to do.
That's what the pill is supposed to do. Gasoline goes in my tank and makes the car run. It doesn't make it explode.
You have one job.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was on Prozac at 17. It wasn't awesome.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, Zoloft mixed results. I liked Zoloft until I did it. Prozac was like, oh, I should get off of this immediately. This sucks.
And I'm not saying that it doesn't work for some people.
No, it absolutely does. If you want to be medicated, I think you should.
Well, if you don't, no one wants to be medicated. But if you think it'll help you going through therapy and a doctor, I know a lot of people that have had depression and those pills did save their life.
Yes.
With therapy, though, you can't just take a pill like you're saying and it fixes everything. But
I think November 1st we got that pill coming.
That's what's coming. Maybe that's the fact that makes your brain go. In 3 minutes, you can take a guess at 312-591-8300. Maybe you've had the worst year of your life. It's going to all change in just about 8 days. November, something's coming. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We'll tell you.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. In about 10 minutes, we're going to talk about something that's a big debate in Chicago in the last 24 hours about it's going to make the city look low class, but it's going to help the budget deficit, the debt that the city has. So we're going to see if you judge this addition to the city as being, quote, low class, which is certainly something that's subjective to all people. So we'll get to that in 10 minutes. We'll make that announcement. I'm pretty excited to talk about it. But first, the fact that makes your brain go, something's coming in November. And a lot of people I've talked to really had the roughest year of their life. 2025 has been pretty rough economically, or maybe they broke up with someone. I've just heard a lot of bad stories. But something's coming in about 8 days in November that's going to change. It's going to erase it. And boy, is this going to turn this year around for you. I really believe that. So Kenzie guessed it's one of our restaurants that we like is going to start offering breakfast since we lost Portillo's this year. They actually announced it this year and then took it away this year.
They did.
And that's pretty quick. Pretty quick. Don't like that. It could be that. And then also, Case just thinks there's a pill coming. It's going to, I guess, erase everything in his life from now backwards and you start over.
It doesn't have to erase anything. It's just a pill that has to make things better.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
And there's a lot of different ways it can make me feel good. I'm just hoping that there's a new way to make me feel better.
Yeah. You just want to try that out. Well, I'm sorry to say, Case. Might want to go back on that Zoloft and give it another shot.
That's tough.
It's not that, and it's not a restaurant either that's offering breakfast. What it is something related to this. So here's the thing. Kenzie's going to love this. You're not going to love it.
Woo!
So again, call Walgreens, get that prescription filled out.
Jingle bells.
Oh, what is it?
So in November, here in Illinois, Spirit Christmas stores are going to be opening.
Your mouth.
She was going to say, shut your whore mouth.
Yes.
So Spirit Christmas. So do we know about Spirit Halloween? Halloween's next week. And so those stores are everywhere. They always fill up stores that close, places that close. Like the federal government is a Spirit Halloween right now.
The White House.
Yeah, all that. Then they announced last year they wanted to experiment with Spirit Christmas. And it didn't, after they announced it, I didn't hear much traction on it, but they must have done so well that they're now going to launch Spirit Christmas stores in 30 locations across 13 states, including Illinois. So I'm looking in the direction of Bloomingdale, Joliet, and Naperville. They've already got the roads laid out. Bloomingdale, 340 West Army Trail Road. Joliet, 2661 Plainfield Road. Naperville, 336 Illinois Route 59. But Indiana, you're not left out here. In Maryville, 1960 East 80th Street. There's going to be. Now, these usually take up, sadly, 2025, bad year, worst for some people, like Joann Fabrics, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Party City.
Oh.
I know, it's taking up.
R.I.P., man. Pour one out.
Yeah, pour one out. They're going to take up those spaces. But what a Spirit Christmas store is going to be, because we all know what a Spirit Halloween store is. Very joyous. And again, Kenzie probably won't see her again once this opens and, she gets in.
I am so excited to see what they have the store full of. I mean, probably just different holiday animatronics. Spirit animatronics.
Animatronics.
Yeah. So, Spirit Halloween animatronics are super underrated. A lot of people, listen, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menard, they go there, they get, the huge ones, I know. But, they have fantastic animatronics at Spirit. So I'm very excited to maybe get, I don't know, like a reindeer that moves or something. Let's go.
Well, here's the description, and it doesn't say that, but it says, inside the shops, expect thousands of stocking stuffers, holiday apparel, fun gifts, unique decor, inflatables. Maybe that's an animatronic. Maybe that's an animatronic too, maybe.
It's not. It's an inflatable.
Oh, so that's why they said inflatables, not animatronics.
fine.
Plus all the special trimmings for creating an unforgettable Christmas. Many of the locations will also be offering a chance to take photos with Santa beginning November 21st.
Oh, that's adorable because there's honestly not many malls anymore, so that's great, actually.
And the hours will vary when they exactly open, but those are the locations, as we said, in Maryville, in Indiana.
Can I ask, is there a logo on that sheet? Like, is there a logo? Because their logo is like the Grim Reaper with skeleton hands around Spirit, so I want to know what the Christmas logo is.
I got it from a story, so let me see if I can actually find their actual website.
I'm so curious. Do you think it's just like, do you think it's still the Grim Reaper, but he has like a Santa hat on?
Let's see here. Spirit. So it's Santa winking with kind of a moon or a big snowflake behind him, and in that reflection is the sleigh with a couple reindeer flying behind him.
Okay, so there's nothing spooky about it.
No, it's not spooky.
Okay. Because the Spirit logo, which is very well known, very spooky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Santa has a gun in his hand. Holy.
Is he wielding a blood-dripping knife?
No, it's all good. It's going to be great. Spirit Christmas coming very soon. And Case is quiet on this one. So as I expected.
Do you just not care at all?
In the studio apartment, I don't really have a lot of room for holiday cheer. I'm not sure I'm going to be making any purchases.
Please tell me you put up a Christmas tree at least.
Why would I do that? I'm all alone.
It doesn't matter.
Wait. I lived alone for honestly the first man that I ever lived with was my husband. I never moved in with anybody I did not want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, and a pandemic is what forced me to move in with my husband. I liked living alone. I was super into that when I was like not married, because single's not the right term, but not married. And I always had a Christmas tree, whether I was literally 100% single or dating someone, they didn't live with me. Like, it's so nice to come home and have the tree plugged in while you're watching a movie. Like, you have to create your own joy sometimes, Case. No wonder you're effing depressed.
Yeah, a pill can't always do that.
It's going to be hard to fit the tree in the door. It's a very small apartment.
You could get a really tiny tree. You like Charlie Brown Christmas
very
tree.
tiny apartment. I don't know if the tiny tree is going to work.
No, I mean a really, really tiny tree.
But the apartment's really, really tiny.
Put it like on a little table.
You could get an ornament, a tree ornament.
I don't know if I have room for that.
Damn.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
So we launched Ticket Blitz Thursday in about 9 minutes. The last dinner party at the Salt Shed. Free tickets all day, every hour. Once we start it at 8 o'clock here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's at 8. And just after 8, we'll throw out some John Mulaney tickets for Wrigley Field. So a lot coming up in the next 15-minute segment here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Breaking news. We had talked about this story for the last couple days. Biggest story in the world, that the Louvre got robbed of Napoleon's jewels. And now the total's coming to this priceless amount, but over $100 million. The jewels will be worth over $100 million. These guys went in like Ocean's 11. In 4 minutes, they were out. They rode away on some divvy bikes, and they saw it in. But I'll tell you what. Let's play the news story to get you caught up if you're not fully aware of how this happened, what happened, and then we'll come back. We have breaking news on an update. Was it possibly an inside job? What happened here? Here is the story that describes what happened first.
Police say 4 men disguised as construction workers set up this ladder attached to a truck, gaining access to a second-story balcony. They then used power tools on a window frame to break in, according to investigators who allege the thieves threatened security guards before ransacking the Apollo Gallery, where Napoleon III's crown jewels were on display. The heist lasted all of 7 minutes, according to investigators. The museum's visitors were immediately ushered out.
All of a sudden, we were kind of rushed by a big mob of police.
The investigator in charge of the case says the thieves tried to set the truck with the ladder on fire, but couldn't. They then took off.
That's a shame. You had this plan, and you did one of the greatest thefts in history, and somehow the truck didn't start on fire. I would think it's kind of easy to start a truck on fire.
I think it's the ladder they were trying to set on fire that was attached to the truck.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have set the truck on
fire. Do you think they had
fire.
a metal ladder? They're like, oh, we wanted a wood one. Damn it.
Francois, you were supposed to get the wood ladder. All right.
Fire, but couldn't. They then took off on scooters and were seen later on a nearby highway.
What will the thieves do with the pieces they've robbed?
It's very difficult to know what's happened
after this moment.
It's
Let's talk to a random guy in the street who knows nothing.
Yeah.
How to know what they will do with this stuff afterward? You think for yourself. But he still
I don't
started-
know. We could follow the scooters. Everyone's just talking about it. The scooters are still on the highway.
Did they interview this guy while the scooters were still in sight driving away?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
scooter
they're so
go
speedy.
vroom.
Let's talk to this guy.
Moment.
It's possible, he says, the robbery was a special order for a private collector, but more likely the treasures will be broken up and the gems sold.
Wasn't the glass in the display cabinets reinforced somehow? La difficulté.
Incredibly, he says, it wasn't.
All of a sudden, no habla. All of a sudden, I'm out of here.
It's
kinda like this-
It's
kinda
tough to say. La difficulty.
All of a sudden, it became the Major League Baseball Balco trials for steroids. No one can speak English all of a sudden. It's like, yikes.
Sammy Sosa, we've talked to you in English for 15 years. No, you haven't.
No sé. No entiendo.
Translator, please.
Rafael Palmeiro, come on.
Yeah?
All right, so that's what happened in the past week, this robbery.
Can I, before you get into the possibility of an inside job, can I just ask one question? Mm-hmm. So you said that the estimated value of what was stolen was $100 million?
It's hard to gauge it because it depends. What's only worth what is someone's willing to pay for it.
Everybody's got a price.
But they're saying the value, like one piece alone was $30 million. And so it's over 100, but also in this priceless realm.
But I will say, breaking up these pieces, like if you're smashing them, one of the reasons these are worth so much is because of the entirety of the piece. Like being able to buy Napoleon's wife's necklace versus just a necklace full of rubies. So it's worth that much, but if you're actually going to break it up, you are going to lose. I mean, you're still getting a lot of money, unfortunately, but you are going to lose some of the value.
I would think so.
But maybe it's the sports contract brain in me where every athlete makes $100 million now, so I'm just sort of numb to it. But I expected these to be worth more. and hey, $100 million, nothing to sneeze at.
No.
I wouldn't say no.
More than walking around money.
Well, hey, you feel good about yourself for a day. All right,
Yeah.
well, walking around money, break off a piece. But
Yeah.
I just thought it would be worth more with the way we're talking about it.
It really is because in the old days, $1 million was a lot of money. When you said someone had like $1 million, it was a lot. And to your point, like Josh Giddey with the Bulls, $100 million contract, and that wasn't even considered a big deal. It was like,
No.
okay, I'll give him $100 million for 4 years. That's fine.
Just to have him go away. Just get him out of my office.
But this isn't 1 million. This is 100 million.
Again, sounds awesome. Would love to have it myself. I just expected the number to start with a B as in billion.
Really?
Yes.
No, not for no, $1 billion.
When the Titanic thing is worth $1 billion,
billion?
right? Was the Titanic thing worth $1 billion? That blue big diamond, was that a bill?
The
heart of the ocean?
Yeah.
That wasn't worth $1 billion.
I mean, it was probably just, a CZ
I mean, if
there
you
in the movie.
found it in the ocean after the bitch threw it in, maybe.
I guess
Could have ended world hunger, but whatever.
I don't know what the market is for jewels. Again, shout out James and Sons Fine Jewelers. Love them. I've never been in the market to purchase anything from them. I just assumed that Napoleon's jewels would be worth more than $100 million.
But it's not every jewel he ever had. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, not really.
It's a few pieces. It's a few necklaces and a crown. That's a lot of money for like 4 things.
They didn't have his Rolex to put in there, too. By the way, the Heart of the Ocean necklace in the Titanic, it's fictional, but it was estimated to be worth $500 million, that diamond.
Yeah.
And that was then.
and that
So with
old-
inflation, it's probably $1 billion now.
And that old lady just threw it in the ocean and didn't tell her husband of all those years, like, I could have this
want to
thing.
hit that woman so hard, like, because she married a different guy and then had like 17 kids with him. Do you know how stressed she probably was providing? And meanwhile, she was sitting on $500 million. She could have left for her children, her grandchildren, helped out her husband, helped out starving people. She was the most selfish piece of crap at the end of that movie.
He probably worked in a coal mine, too.
That's what I mean.
Like
That's what
Rudy?
I'm saying.
He gets blown up in a mill like Rudy's friend.
Do you know how many nights he just didn't get to fall asleep thinking about trying to have his family not starve to death, and she just had that in her pocket?
Oh. Well, anyway, that jewels are worth a lot. Sorry they're not worth a bill, Case. But
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the Louvre.
while the Louvre director acknowledges failure after the jewel heist, they were called in.
Well, it's hard to call it a win.
Well, they were called in as an investigator said, well, maybe this was so easy it was an inside job. And the Louvre's director on Wednesday acknowledged, quote, a terrible failure. Yeah, pretty much. At the Paris tourist attraction after those jewels were taken in 7 minutes, as you heard in the story. And it's the most visited museum. That's the world's most visited museum. That surprised me. I would have thought it was the Field Museum here. Because that's like awesome. Yeah,
Over the Louvre, the world's?
Yeah, the dinosaur is awesome. Sue's great in there. A couple hundred dinosaurs in there now, too.
They do.
I love it.
Isn't this, and I could be wrong. I'm just raw dogging this question. Didn't Kim Kardashian get robbed in Paris when she got like thrown in the bathtub and they stole all of her diamonds?
Yep.
What's going on with Paris? Do you think it's the same people?
Don't wear your jewels there. And also the possibility that it could have been a targeted attack, like somebody paid somebody to do it because they want that thing in their poker room or something so they can show their buddies.
I just think it's odd that massive like diamond theft is so, it's not that common, right? And like it just keeps happening in Paris.
Yeah.
But it's so Pink Panther-y.
I think that's where all the diamonds are, though. I don't know a good place to find like old diamonds.
Okay, but
here.
think about it. Kim Kardashian wears her diamonds all the time, and she lives in LA. She went to Paris on a one-off and gets thrown in a bathtub and gets robbed.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. Also, the Paris people always eating those croissants and cheese, and then people probably think like, what are they going to do? Throw a croissant at me to stop me? It was weak ass people there to fight back. So I'm taking your diamonds.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who would be the type of person to hire somebody to then rob the Louvre? Because other than Mr. Burns, I'm coming up empty on who would hire a crew like that.
Well, also, how do you hire those people without getting in trouble?
The dark web.
Like, how do you, like if I made a Facebook status right now, like, looking for some sneaky people, like, I just feel like it's very easy. Like, how do you hire these people?
Well, you do set up a thirst trap like that first, and you see what comes your way. And then eventually one of those guys that can do a $100 million diamond heist comes your way.
Because I was interested, and I never did it, I was interested in finding somebody at one point who would be good at hacking something. I'm not going to say it was just an account thing. And,
no, say more.
No.
You can't just put that out. You can't put that out there and not tell us what it was for.
And if you go on like Reddit and stuff, and like certain areas, people list like that you can hire them to like hack an account. Say if you wanted to get like back into your account because you got locked out, like things like that, you can do it. But I'm scared that if I hire someone to do that, they're just going to hack me. Like they've all, like if I give them all my information, you pay them, and then I'll just break into her account and like sell it. How do people hire people for this stuff?
So, did that person do that to you?
I was too scared.
Oh, I don't believe you. I think you hired the hacker.
I was too scared.
By the way, so in the testimony in the French Senate, the Louvre director, Laurence Descartes, said that the museum had a shortage of security cameras outside the monument. That's it. That's how they got away with $100 million. We didn't go to Amazon and buy a $5 security camera that worked pretty well, by the way. No Ring doorbell cam on the Louvre. And then also other weaknesses exposed. And these thieves were really good at exposing those little weaknesses and just said, we can just throw it in there when most people think you can't do it. And they did it. They took the next step and did it, like the Ocean's 11 guys. Like the guys in the town. They just went ahead and did it. They slipped in and slipped out. Got 8 pieces of jewels worth over $100 million. And they had to, that person, by the way, said she'll resign as the Louvre director if necessary, which is, I guess, pretty honorable. But maybe before you get fired, it's cool to say, like, I'm out of here. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. If I was just director of the Louvre, I maybe just wouldn't allow the heist in the first place.
That's what she's, trying to cover up here by quitting. But so far, she's still there.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Let's go. That is world premiere music from the Foo Fighters, Asking for a Friend. And we have a huge announcement in just a second. Just give me a couple seconds here because I had to get Bree's text in from South Howland, who texted in, so new it doesn't come up on Shazam. It's that damn
They're
new,
like,
Bree.
we don't know.
Yeah.
We are unsure.
Go somewhere else.
Thank you for checking in from South Howland, Bree. And here is the breaking news. That was world premiere music from the Foo Fighters, certainly rocking. And the Foo Fighters Take Cover Tour 2026 is coming to Soldier Field. Here we go again. Lineup of Soldier Field concerts. This will be epic. Foo Fighters at Soldier Field.
Holy crap.
With special guests, Queens of the Stone Age.
Ooh.
And I believe Mannequin Pussy is opening that show as well, Case.
Are we allowed to say that word?
What's the name of the band?
It is the name of the band. I'm not going to say that word. I'm going to say the P word.
Mannequin Gussy is what I say.
The P word. So there's a band called Mannequin P who's opening that show. They just were on the Turnstile tour that came to Northerly Island, and they destroyed. So that is going to be an amazing night of music at Soldier Field where you're going to have to get there early to check them out as well.
Yeah, that is 3 bands, a long night of rock, especially with Queens of the Stone Age in the middle. Great friends. You know, Dave Grohl played drums for Queens of the Stone Age when it was about a time when the Foo Fighters were going to break up, actually.
Do you think he'll do both on tour? Do you think he's going to be out with Queens of the Stone Age and then come out with Foo Fighters?
I will say there will be a collab, I'm sure. I'm sure Josh will come up with them, and he'll come up with them at some point. They do it almost every time they play together. So it is Soldier Field, Saturday, August 8th. Tickets go on sale next Friday, Halloween. Friday, October 31st at 10 a.m. But you can sign up for the artist pre-sale right now.
And we have that link on all Q101 social media.
So all of our socials, make sure you go there and check it out. And it's from our great friends at Live Nation, already booking way far in ahead. And I'll be curious to see what happens around Soldier Field around that time because, you know, you get Lala right there. And this past year, we had one of the most greatest runs at Soldier Field ever with music, with 5 in a row. But Foo Fighters are first. They got in early.
Now, we have a pair of tickets we're going to give away in just a second.
Oh!
Make that noise again.
Oh!
I want to note, we're also going to have a pair of tickets to give away tomorrow.
Oh!
During our live broadcast. And, Brian, you have to be there to win. And where do you have to be to
What?
win those Foo Fighters tickets?
Well, tomorrow at this exact time, we'll be at Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles doing our God Bless the Gravy broadcast. We launched it this week. You come out there and you eat, and 10% of the sales of the food and drink go to God Bless the Gravy. So you're doing charity work, God's work, and you're also having a chance on site only for Foo Fighters tickets. The first person in, we'll give away the first person in a second. You'll be the second person in at Alexander's Cafe tomorrow for the
Still
Soldier.
good. Still good.
Very good at Soldier Field, Saturday, August 8th. So, are we allowed to give those tickets away right now, Case?
Yeah.
On the air.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to stop yapping.
Oh,
Give away
what?
the tickets.
He be talking.
312-591-8300. You call now and caller 10. You are the first person in to the Foo Fighters at Soldier Field next year, Saturday, August 8th, from Brian and Kenzie and Q101. All of our socials. Go to Facebook right now for all the information about getting tickets as well. And, of course, at Q101.com.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Oh, you belong with the Foo Fighters, Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and we just played world premiere music from the Foo Fighters, Asking for a Friend. Lauren will play it again at 10 if you missed it. Every hour we'll get that on for you at the top of the hour, listening for the new Foo Fighters. Then we announced the concert, Foo Fighters Take Cover Tour 2026, Soldier Field. Okay, tickets go on sale 1 week from tomorrow on Halloween at 10 a.m. You can sign up for the artist pre-sale right now, and that's all at our Q101's Facebook page, all of our socials. You can check it out there, get all the information right now. And we did this pair of tickets from Live Nation, the first people to get in. And we haven't pulled a winner yet. We got a lot of people on hold, so let's just start talking to people like Lana's checking in. Lana, ahoy, tell us something about yourself. Hello, Lana.
Hi.
Hi. What's up with you? What are you doing today?
Just chilling today. I'm off.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a caretaker.
Oh.
You know.
And let me tell you, a special place in heaven for you. You know what? You got a special seat at the Foo Fighters because you're going.
Oh my God. Awesome.
You're at the Foo
Make sure
Fighters.
you're off that day too.
Yeah, don't
it definitely will be.
don't take care of
That's
anybody that
amazing.
day but yourself, okay? Because you're going to be at Soldier Field Saturday, August 8th with Brian and Kenzie and Q101. You're going to the Foo Fighters, first person in.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's awesome.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Text in your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300. And do it now because in just about 120 seconds, you're going to have a chance at $1,000 and you'll need to text something else. So get your takeaway in right now from today's show, 312-591-8300. Tomorrow at this time, I wonder what the takeaways will be live at Alexander's Cafe. People will come up and we'll put the mic up there. I was going, what was your takeaway from today's show inside the diner?
Well, we normally do that during St. Patrick's Day. The difference is 9:30 during the St. Patrick's Day broadcast. Not a lot of people can speak clearly.
Slurrier. It's for slurry.
Including me.
I like when you guys did the show. Thanks. Good takeaway. All right.
Where are you guys going after? Well, we're here. We're going to keep drinking it.
We're going to park here for a little bit.
And we may do that at Alexander's. Just keep eating biscuits and gravy. I might go.
Hell yeah. This is my kind of broadcast, baby. I'm getting real comfortable tomorrow.
I wonder what the record is for the most biscuits and gravy eaten in one sitting.
Well, you're going to find out tomorrow.
Well, we'll find out, and I'm going to break it. That's one thing I can do right, because by doing that, the more you eat, the more you give to charity tomorrow.
Amen. You're doing it for the people.
That's right. I am, you are, because you eat, and 10% of your bill goes to God Bless the Gravy because of the great people at Alexander's Cafe and the Karis Restaurant Group who are sponsoring it this year. And that doesn't just mean the broadcast. We want to see you at the broadcast. It's funny. We've been talking about this about every hour, since we launched on Monday. And then there's people now just jumping in going like, hey, wait a minute. I live right nearby there. You're going to be at Alexander's? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to be there. So
We
come on
are.
out.
It's going to be awesome. Whole show. And then some people have said, what time? The whole show. So it's going to be 6 to 10. We're doing it live. It's not like a later appear. I get that we do that kind of stuff sometimes. The whole show is going to be live. It's going to be awesome. You can still come at 9:30. You can come at 9:45. It's not like at 10, the 10% of the bill no longer goes. It's going to actually be for the duration of the day. So you'll still make it. Show up whenever you can.
It'll be awesome. You can stop in for a minute. You can stop in for all 4 hours. We want to see you out there. Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles tomorrow morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Now, you can donate right now by texting GRAVY to 312-591-8300 or go to Q101.com. There's a link there as well. Some people just threw in here. Oh, boy. I think I am getting trolled now. There's 2 anonymous donations just came in. One was $25. One was $100.
So I don't know if you saw earlier, but someone texted in and said, if it's anonymous, only 2 meals go to charity. We're going to start punishing.
Yeah, I should punish those people.
Punish those people.
Now, if you just tuned in, and I've said this all along my entire existence, that the best part of charity is taking credit for it.
Getting credit for it, taking credit for it, having credit for it, whatever it is, you just want credit.
I'll take credit from someone else's charity.
Oh,
I'll
my
do that
God,
too.
yeah, that's the best part, because then you don't have to do anything.
And there's enough negativity in the world. You put your name on it, spread positivity in your circle of people. And that's why I say put your name on it. So those 2 anonymous donations, oh, boy. But thank you. And also, Joseph checked in, and this is some of the sentiment we've been talking about since we launched this. We don't love asking for money, but there's people that are really, really struggling, especially with the federal government shutdown. Some people rely on some of those programs just to have a meal every day. Think about that for a minute. And Joseph checked in and said, times are tough right now. I absolutely love listening to you guys every morning. This is a great cause. Keep up the great work. And he donated $50. That's
awesome.
That's 150 meals.
That's crazy. I mean, even if, say you really don't have, you truly don't, and you gave $1, it would be someone's entire day of food. It would be 3 meals.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Insane, because that's what the Greater Chicago Food Depository can do with $1, make 3 meals out of it. And then they distribute it to 700 food banks in the area. So I don't want you to just think, I live out here in St. Charles. It's not going to help my people. Well, it will, because it goes everywhere you can hear us in a 100-mile radius to help out those food banks.
It's true. If you can hear us, it's helping your community, guaranteed.
And we're just now, because of those recent donations, we're just about at 19,000 meals. That's where we're at.
Gosh.
Yeah, our goal.
We're cruising, baby.
Well, our record, I should say, last year was 120,000 meals. We want to blow that away. And we got all the way till Thanksgiving to hit that. So
yes.
I'm
excited. I want to know where we are on the list. Remember when we pulled up the donation list that year?
Yes, right now for this year, we are 58th in the history of the. I know people donate money all the time. It sucks. I wish we could be in a better spot.
Well,
Stop helping the other people.
But that's all time. That's not just for this year.
Oh, it's all time. As long as we're on top of the list this year.
We're doing quite well for this year. We've only had God Bless the Gravy 2025 open for 4 days. We've never had a better start than this, and that's because of you listening and donating and opening your wallet in the way that you have. We know times are tougher than ever, but through 4 days, we've never had this much money raised. We've never had this many meals donated, and that's before 10% of all proceeds tomorrow at Alexander's Cafe goes to God Bless the Gravy.
Yeah, suck it, everybody else. We're gonna really gonna do this.
Suck it, all you other charitable people.
Yeah.
I will say this: last year, because we had 120,000 meals, they keep up the list of the greatest of all time, if you will, the GOATs, and we're in the top 10 from last year's food drive. And that includes, there's people like Morningstar that have $500,000, donated, like 100. That's 1.5 million meals. So we're in good company in the top 10 from last year's God Bless the Gravy. But maybe we could get up there in the top 3 or 4. I'm just saying.
We don't have the current ranking. Do we have it?
Well,
this year's, do we have that
I don't have it
ranking?
by year. I just have it by all time.
Yeah, they kind of put it all together. They link so the all-time ones are mixed in with the current ones.
How did we do that last year? Last year we were able to see who was like directly above us and stuff. How did you do that, Brian?
Well, I just
remember.
Yeah, I still did look at the list, and so we're at 58th right now.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, who's next to us? It's funny because these are the same people that were around us last year. I think.
Really?
It's just like us. They do a new one every year.
Yeah, Slalom Build Chicago is behind us at 59, and Lurie PEM is ahead of us at 57. That's
God,
Lurie.
that's like that same thing.
We all started around the same time, and that's where we're at. They're all great people. And listen,
but we're better, so
we're
donate to
better.
ours.
We're better.
That's what my mom told me when I was growing up. You're better than everybody else. And that's why I'm here. But tomorrow, this is unique with the broadcast because just by showing up and eating some breakfast with us, you donate without having to really open your wallet. Additionally, you get food. You're eating yourself, which is great. And it's a delicious restaurant. Alexander's tomorrow, 6 to 10.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.